Hello YouTube, this is werent 17, yeah? It's getting to the point now where I'm keeping a dream journal on what I do, and it's up to you to decide. Now, I'm gonna stop being questionable about my stuff, my dreams, because they're getting to the point that it's being intriguing, whatever. This one I had was this dream. I was at my college, and I was coming from the store, and I saw these people, these teachers in vans, these cars, they was coming out of the alleyway, looking like they were driving somewhere in a hurry, like a hurricane or a big storm was coming. And then I went to near my school, about to go inside. Then I heard this woman on the intercom saying, the Secretary of State or something, whatever, I don't know. But I do know, but I don't want to start scaring people about that because she said something about grim words after that, and it was now coming after her. Whoever did that to the secretary, who knows? So she looked like she was very. She sounded like she was very scared over the intercom, and she hung up. And then, as I was walking away, I saw this waterfall, this big wall of water coming out of nowhere. It was about as big as my top of my school. I suggest it was bigger considering what I'm about to say next would make it a lot bigger than what I saw. But this waterfall was coming at slow motion towards me. So I peered at another building and I just saw this waterfall coming at me. And I looked inside the alleyway. I saw this pastor who was just sitting in his car, glowing in darkness. In his dark car, just sitting there, just looking at me like this. Just glowing freakishly in a dark car. He had all these lights, yellow lights, shining from him like he was there spiritually or something. I would give his name, but I don't want to do that. Now, he appeared in a dream I had before that, the same guy, but he was moving. But he stuck a Bible up at me. In this one, he just stood there, and that car was sitting there. Now, I look back, I realized this waterfall was death. Capital Death. You know, I'll show you who he is. This kind of death. If you don't get what I'm saying. But in the form of a waterfall. Hold on. I'm trying to find a picture. So loading. I didn't have this set to time viewing when I made this video, so bear with me before I continue with my story. This guy right here. See if I can load. This guy was the waterfall. He wasn't like this, but later on I figured this was this guy. The real deal, but in a waterfall. Shape of a waterfall. And I guess I can play some music. It's better to get the concept of what this guy is. Okay, I might have to show you this later, but he was in the form of a waterfall, a giant waterfall like how you seen in those movies or whatever with a big wall of water going on. I try to look for a music video to see him coming like it was great, earth and scary. Excuse me, I'm recording. So anyway, he came and I realized he was about to come for me. And I said, whoa, I'm in danger just as much as these people that is being ran over by this waterfall. And I said, if I was to die right now, I surely don't want to go to hell. So I started repenting, getting myself over to Jesus, giving myself over to Jesus Christ. And immediately I did that, the waterfall started getting out of slow motion, just ran like, it's like time was slowed down so I can see this happen in my dream. And I was sitting there as the water went right past me. For some reason, it didn't come inside the gap between me and it, between the building. It was a woman next to me and a soldier next to me and me. I realized some of these dreams. A soldier has appeared in my sleep differently, appeared in my sleep before. And every time a soldier appears in my sleep, it's like something urgent is about to happen. Now, when this water ran across me, it was really big, big, big. Almost like a barrier was protecting me from this water. And it was like supernaturally protecting me. No scientific evidence could describe such a phenomenon, but it was there. And when I was about to walk out inside this dream, a soldier said, "Are you sure going out there?" I shook my head, yes, because I knew this was my dream, and I'm protected by Christ, and who dare stand against me? So as the water was going madly insane, rushing past me, as soon as I stepped out inside that waterfall, the water whoosh, just stopped going fast, and it just moved like a current. It's like as soon as this guy saw me, he became a wimp, deaf, in the form of a waterfall. And it's crazy. And then I realized in this dream I had my senses too. I felt the cold water gliding over me, the dirty water. It was cold and I felt it in this dream. I mean, I actually felt it in this dream like I felt water when you take a shower. I felt the cool water, dirty water, running across my feet and my shoes, and it ran across my toes in this dream. I have never had this type of dream before where I actually feel things in my sleep. It's crazy. And then the time shifted to this building. I was inside this building and I ducked because I had a feeling that a gunshot was about to go off, and instead of a gunshot going off, I heard a paper going off like this. And then the scene changed. Then I was in this building. There were students there, and I knew the many people that was alive before this event, the ones who were of Christ, truly of them, died. This guy killed every single one of them in this sleep. Death in the form of a waterfall. No joke, in this dream. And I went into one classroom. There was a kid as young as, see if I could look him up on Google. Well, this is not the kid, but someone around this age group. young black kid. I would say he wasn't too old. I would say someone like him. This kid was a teacher, was teaching the class around his age group. Now, this is not about skin color, nothing. And he was teaching kids like this. The parents, the grown-ups, they were nowhere around. He was teaching these kids at this age, teaching them the fist and war. I'm talking about stuff like a balled up fist, and a gun, basically war. And I just shook my head. Didn't he learn anything? So in the next stream, nah, this is still the same dream. The scene shifted again. I feel like the whole world suffered from this flood. It didn't happen in one country. It happened worldwide. And I am serious in this dream. I just knew things in this dream. Like instant knowledge. These people that died, I knew where they were, and it wasn't a good place. So it shifted, and I knew at the point anybody could take who were the redeemed, left behind, or whatever it was, they could take anything they chose as long as it didn't belong to somebody or somebody didn't already occupy it. Say if you had wanted an iPod inside of Best Buy in this dream, no one had it. You can just go right in and take it. If you want to say my laptop or whatever in a store like this, you can take it. Or a TV, you can just walk right in the store, take it, go to the house you want. Say if you want Bill Gates' house in this dream, nobody has it. You can just walk in and possess it. If you want the best stuff, you could just take it. And you automatically became the master, king, or queen of that place, the owner, 100%. Full ownership. You didn't need no deal, no degree, no money. You just went in and took it. Like how the Israelites went in and made their own land. You just went in and possessed. But you also had a law to follow. You cannot steal, covenant or whatever. Now, I went inside. I peered at my old house, my childhood house, back then, where I used to live, somewhere on Sawyer. In this dream, my cousin Lauren, she already possessed this house. And I went in, and it's like, I instantly knew Lauren was this owner of this house. In this dream, instant knowledge was there. It's like you could control stuff. Cause Lauren, I'm tell you right now what she did. A couple minutes later into this video, she was able to change the bedroom shape, how her furniture was around, just by thought. She didn't even move a muscle. It's like the bed moved just to have a conversation between two cousins that were well fond of each other, get along great. And I'm like, wow. So back to the present of this dream, present day of this dream. I just walked in. She knew I was there. I knew she was there, but she was gonna see if I was gonna lie or not. So I said, "It's me, cousin Aaron." So the scene shifted. I was in the room. Before the scene shifted, she had the bedroom one position. By the time I went into her room, the master bedroom, the bed changed to another position. Which I talked about her just changing the bed to match her. And I was able to see the position in her on the bed. She had one eye out. The rest of it was covered up in sheets. She was comfortable in the bed. I didn't see her face, but somehow I knew it was Lauren. I didn't need eyes. I just had instant knowledge. Like the universe was surging through me. I knew things that could not be thought of as scientifically possible. I knew things. And she knew I was there. I mean, she could feel my heart. She knew my feelings and all that. It's like I was able to just know things, feel things about people, like almost as if there was a vast network of men. We was able to gather information about each other just like that. And we didn't even need to get to know each other or even see me. Lauren, she knew who I was, what I looked like, how tall I was, etc. With no gadget, all up here. And it's crazy. So, this video is getting long, but I'm trying to hurry it. So, she later on in the dream, I felt like we talked for a while, and then she said, where was I going to go? Where was I going to live? I said, I'm going to Tokyo City, what was left of it. But she wanted me to stay, so I said, Lauren, this house is like a prison for me. The bird learned to fly. I grew up. And it's like I grew so far in Christ in this dream. I finally reached adulthood. And man, when I felt that, I felt like this. Sorry about that new video. I'm over 17 minutes and I can't go longer than 20. I'm going to make another video. YouTube out.